younger brother of Mieszko. Blake Bernard now just 3-1 behind in their opening set. Erefef is 3-1 up against Lauro Brashen, and Jan Lanvirop was 3-1 up. He's now taken that opening set, and he's one rack down in the second set against Ardian Matrizi. Back to this one. Ivica to break off, leading 2-1, looking to get on the hill. Hit the break more square as he made the 4-railer, not quite. Sticking with the aggressive break, which, oh, you can't really argue against it, because the last time he broke like that, he won the rack. I think he's been lucky this time as well. No look at the lowest ball on, which is the 1. Oh, there was a look at it. How deceiving the camera is sometimes. Surely, though, just the safety from here. Could use the 5 to stop the cue ball. Send the 2 away. Why not just get in behind the 5 then? Very nicely played. Now as he cut off the right hand side rail, he's going to have to play this jacked up. With a lot of left hand spin. Sure about that. Very, very difficult shot to play. I think he was trying the famous Z shot, and it was on the 2 ball as well, wasn't it? The great Efren shot, and not in a dissimilar position, to be honest. So good safety from Hamza. Now needs to capitalise on the mistake from Putnik and get himself back in this opening set. Race to 4. Oh dear, that's so careless. What was he playing there? Oh, he stood there at the table. He can't believe what he's just done. I can't believe what he's just done. I think he would just overhit it. I think he was trying to hold. Yeah, very nice shot as well. Not only did he miss or leave ball in hand, he left, of course, the opportunity for Putnik to open up the 5 ball and 6 ball, which he'd done perfectly. I'm glad he remembered to pick up his extension there, his little one on the end of his cue. My OCD would have been kicking into overdrive there. He's looked pretty good, I think. Had that mistake in the opening set. He's come back really, really well from that opening rack mistake. He's going to get himself on the hill. A few stats for you, courtesy of the pool stat guy. He'll be with us all week, providing us with plenty of stats to look at. Safety efficiency 83% from Hamza, just 40 for Ivica, but the only stat that really matters is the one right at the top. 3-1 lead. Player overall performance a little bit low for Hamza at 696, 759. The POP for Putnik. Another surprising stat as well. First shot after the break, 73% for Hamza, just 25% for Putnik. And now, as you see, he's changed the position of the cue ball, breaking from the side. Hasn't had any success from the middle. Almost making the one in the side. He's going to leave it though. And considering he broke from the side, the table is very, very open with the simplest of starters you could wish for. Even I could make this one and get on the two. A little bit of low right, about 5 o'clock on the clock face. Oh, I don't know what he's done there. I don't know why he drew straight into it. I thought he may have used a rail there and come across the face of it and played the two into the top left. There's a little bit of a result there with that kiss. Judged that one nicely. Can just play the drawback to get the cue ball somewhere near where it is now. Would be nice. Now, can play the 10 combo. It won't count as a win. It will be respotted if he does use that as a means to carry on. I think he was just checking there to see when the 10 respots how it would be. Nothing would be tied up. Yeah. Definitely doesn't pass the 10, so it will be the 5-10 combo. So you're looking at slightly overcutting the 5. Even going to the 7 as well. Yeah, well, he's lost the 5 ball. Can he still cut it in? Yeah, it's still cuttable. It's going to need the bridge. There's the Predator gold moose head. gold for the 30 years. Protecting his hard work, making sure he makes it as difficult as possible for Putnik. He knows he'll be coming back to the table, although he's going for a 2-rail kick here. I've seen these made before. Not sure if the 6 has a pocket, if he does make this. Oh, that's a poor shot to miss it completely. It was pretty big, that ball, off of 2 rails. Plenty of chances to hit it. I don't think the green 6 goes into either pocket, so failing, having to make a combo, could play short side to play the 6 into the left hand side pocket. That's what he's done. He hasn't come down enough. He's quite short on this. Calls the 6 in the side. It's quite thin. Can he miss the 10? I think he can. That's very, very nicely played from the man from Saudi Arabia. Beautifully controlled. Just straightforward draw. I can go forwards, try and get a little bit closer to the 9 ball. Draws back instead, so gives himself a longer shot. Well, he's judged that really nice. They're never easy, those little draw shots from distance. Judged it to perfection. He's got the break back. More importantly, he's got a rack back. He trails now by just 1 at 3-2. Blake Bernard from New Zealand has come back to just 3-2 behind now against Max Benko from Slovenia. Rivo Maimret, another Estonian player, one of 3 players here this week. Dennis Grabet, of course, will be in action. Carl Gnaderberg already in action. And Rivo Maimret is 3-0 down to Ukrainian Konstantin Ivanov. Later on today, a match between David Al-Qaidi and Emil Andre Gangflo. Spain against Norway. Of course, it is the World Cup football going on at the moment as well. Spaniards have a great, not just a great team of footballers, but a great team of pool players also. Francisco Sanchez Ruiz here, Jonas Salto Comino. And a nice interesting doubles partnership as well between mighty Repero, a great female player from Spain, playing alongside Francisco Sanchez-Ruiz. I believe they played in St. Louis together. As we see an attempt at a jump shot, makes contact with a 1, tried to make it, and shake of the head there from Ivica as he walks to the table. He knows his opponent has had a little bit of luck there, has got a look at it. He's trying to swerve this masse around the 3 to make it. Didn't quite get enough on it. Walks away from the table in disgust. He knows he's left this 1 ball. And a chance for Awaidi to draw level at heel in this opening set. Best of 3 sets. Races to 4. Three ball does pass the 5. He's got to be careful here if he does go into the 4 ball. Doesn't want to tie it up. Yeah, nice. Got a nice little kick on it, which brought it out further into play. So more options now on the 4 ball as well. Three into the left side, 4 into the right side. Maybe 5 into the left side again. And he's playing this 4 ball to the corner. May play this with a little dab of left-hand spin. You've got to be careful though on these new cloths, playing with inside spin. And there you see it. Seen it so many times in these events. New cloth, every single event, of course. And it just makes inside spin react differently. Nicely on this 5 ball. Can draw for the 6. Can just drop this in and roll forwards for the ground 7. And this should be the opening set. Cue ball back to the centre of the table. Nowhere near, was it? It was never in. The pocket's playing a little bit bigger than normal, of course, with the new cloth and the new balls, but they're not that big. I think they're 4 1/4. I've just been told he's actually from Oman, so thanks for that. My cousin actually lived in Oman. My relation was in the army there, and she lived there for several years in Oman. Said it was an amazing country to live. Sure, Putnik didn't expect to be back at the table, but he is, and he has this chance. It's a thin 8 ball. He just called his extension. He knew the time was running out, so decided to stand up. Start again. For any of you wannabe pros out there, if you're not settled, get up and start again. He's played this very nicely. Can have a nice easy 10 ball after this 9 to take the opening set 4-2. Maybe Hamza will want to step out of the arena and just go and reset, give himself a little bit of a talking to in the bathroom mirror. But no. Says he's okay, doesn't want a timeout, wants to get on with it. And it will be Ivica Putnik to break off in the second set first. Yeah, just clearing it with our referee, making sure it is him to break, so grabs the break cue. Take a seat, my friend. I'll leave you with some stats to have a look at, guys. We'll be back with the opening rack in the second set very, very shortly. Welcome back to the Alpina Alpendorf Hotel here in St. Johann, Pongau, in the beautiful country of Austria. And of course, because we're in Austria, some big names from Austria are going to be in the fray. Jasmine and Albin Ocean, Max Lechner, of course. I'm sure the youngster Lena Primus as well will be. Oh, he nearly scratched there. Oh, it's a good job early 10s don't count. Look where that 10 ball has gone. Now, first glance around the table. 5 is the problem. The orange 5 next to the 8 ball. 1, 2, 3, 4, no problem. I just wondered if he might have left himself an angle on this 2 to go into the 5-8, knowing that he's got an easy 4-10 combo on. No, I beg your pardon, of course it's the 3 on this right hand side rail. Now he has got an angle on this 3 ball to disturb the 8 and the 5 if he so wishes. Full in the face on the 8 ball would be okay. Don't think he even looked at it. Now what you don't want to do here is make the 4 ball at the same time, and you don't want to overhit it because you don't want to lose the 4 ball. Played that very, very nicely. Oh, where's the... It's okay. Now he has got a nice angle on this 4 ball to do something about the 5. Yeah, and if he does run past the 8 ball, he's got a very, very easy safety to play as well. Oh, he's gone the other side of it. He's still okay though, can hide in behind the 8 ball. Got choices, to be honest, can just stun it now or run up behind it off the back rail. That's going to be the choice. Oh, he would have liked a bit of more of right hand spin there, didn't really take, did it, off of the rail? But he's still got the cover, he's okay. Now then, 1 rail kick. 5 ball in the side pocket, got to judge the left hand spin. There you see him aiming. 9 o'clock on the clock face. Oh, he's judged it to perfection. Great shot. That really is a terrific kick shot. Judged the spin to perfection. And it could win him this opening rack in this second set. Putnik shooting for the stars. Just got the cue ball slightly away from the rail there. Just overcut that 9 ball slightly, slid it in off the long rail. So this to steal. Very nicely done from the man from Croatia. One set up and 1 rack up. Carl Gnaderberg from Estonia did win the opening set. There was a little bit of a comeback from Harold Stolker in that one. But the man from Tallinn taking the opening set there. Christian Merva has taken the opening set against Victor Fortunski from Poland. And Christian is 1 up as well in the second set there. Max Benko is now 3-3, raced into a 3-0 lead, but Blake Bernard from New Zealand has come back very, very strong. They're heel in their first set. Igor Arafev ended up taking the first set against Lavro Bashun. Now Jan van Lierop, after taking the opening set against Arjan Matrizi, he's 3-1 down in the second one to the man from Albania. So the Albanian leading 3-1 there against the Dutchman in their second set. Back to this one, in command, in control, is the Croatian, breaking off 1 up. Oh, look at this for a break. Now that's the break when you get it right. Look at that cue ball. He made the ball in the side pocket, which he was going for. stop the cue ball dead. Just a little bit unfortunate that he doesn't have anything attacking on the one ball. But break of the match so far from Mr. Putnik. Well, Sputnik, of course, was the first ever satellite in space back in 1957. But he's not going to be the first man through to the second round, though, in the Billard Beckmann Men's Open. That honour goes to Ali Awaidi, who is already forfeited. So it will be Sambar Strathovac who goes through after Ali Awaidi had to pull out for whatever reason. Meanwhile, this man running out yet again. Really has found a gear, hasn't he? Another player who's been playing like a man obsessed, a man from another planet, Joshua Filler, recent winner of the UK Open, won the last Euro Tour as well. He will be in action also in the singles and the doubles. He will be playing with his wife, Pia Filler, in the mixed doubles. Of course, Pia will be in the Women's Open as well. That starts tomorrow. Some real good stuff coming up for you guys over the next 6 days. A great team of commentators as well, waiting to entertain you. Eric Hallofsson and Ben Francis will be joining us from Canada later on today. George Teachea, all the way from Arizona, will be in the booth. We all love George and his stats. He's kind of like our very own Mike McMullen or Phil Yates, isn't he? George Teachea. Tim de Ruyter from Holland. Gethin Davis as well, the Welshman, residing in the Netherlands. He will be in the booth also, alongside myself, Mark White. Let's not forget Graham Hickman as well. I think Graham will be joining us, the Geordie boy from Newcastle. Why, aye, man. So Putnik to break, going well. A set up and 2-0 up in the second, sticking with the break from the centre-ish. Watch out for the 8 or the 5 into the side pockets. Good break again. The 8 goes in. Great cue ball, and look at this. Nicely on the 1 as well. What a break that is. And with a hand rack, that is a very, very good break indeed. And you feel he just needs to get nicely on this 2 ball to have a great chance of arriving at the hill. It's a little bit thin on this, just a little bit of work to do. Can get round the back in between, can he? Oh, it was always going to be dodgy, risky. Collides full face into the 7 ball, no shot. I don't believe on the 3. Could play it. I'll draw in behind the 7 ball here. Play the 3 into the 5 or the 4. Well, he's played into both of them. Has he got the hook? Caught the 5 a little bit thin. Ended up catching the 4 as well. I think he's got a shot at this, but it's not easy. Well, he's having to massate slightly around the brown 7 as well. Needs a bit of luck. Is he going to get it? I don't think so. Both of them bending down at the same time. Does it pass the 6 and the 9? Reminds me a little bit of Peter Francisco as well. I don't know if you've seen the South African snooker player lately, but have a look at his picture on Facebook. They don't look unlike each other. 3 ball just reaching the rail. That's good enough. 4 ball hook. Sure, he's called the 4 ball. Oh, he's got away with that. Possible bank. And into the pocket where he's standing. Does come with reward as well. Could be a 2-way also. No, just playing side to side. Hasn't got it. Has he left this into the side? I think he has. Well, from the look on the face and the disappointing walk back to the chair, I think he's left this 3 ball. Well, he might well regret now not going for that possible bank shot on the 3 that he had there. Hamza. It is a potting game. In the end, you have to pot the balls. Just finished slightly hampered here, though. This is awkward. Now, the fact that the cue ball has gone to the side rail has completely changed this shot. It doesn't pass the 9 ball. So he's going to have to find another way of getting on the 6. And of course, there you go. It's caused him to miss the 5. The chance he's got to take now. The man from Oman. Oh, he's overdone this by quite a bit. He's completely the wrong side of this green ball. I remember he tried to play one of these with inside spin earlier. Called it too thick. Not this time though. Oh, doesn't want to bounce too hard. For the first time, getting down and squinting to have a look. I think he's okay. He's called the left-hand corner. was the problem though, wasn't it? Left himself very thin on the 7 ball, and once again he's lost the cue ball. He's done this earlier on in the match. On that occasion he made the 9 and the 10, and you feel that he's got to do the same here. Just gave himself a little bit too much to do, unfortunately. Well, and this, a gimme really into the bottom left hand corner. Had a 6 like this earlier on. Can hold the cue ball very nicely for the 10. The hill is going to be arriving very, very shortly for the Croatian. Certainly used all the pocket. Unmissable 10. 3-0 in the second set, leading by a set to 0 as well. He's on the double hill. Hamza just hasn't settled for me. I just don't think he's... Well, he just hasn't taken the chances, has he, that he's had. If you've just joined us, this is day 1 of 6 days of action, coming to you live from San Johan in Pongau, Austria. 3 tournaments for you: the men's open, the Billard Beckmann men's open, the women's 10 ball, and also the much awaited Scotch doubles, the mixed Scotch doubles. There really are some tremendous pairs in that this year. Feder Gorst has teamed up with Chow Che-Yu. Jason Shaw with young Savannah Easton. That's going to be a pair to watch out for. Jessica Centino and Carlo Biardo as well, I think, are in the draw. The info once again, guys, is on ProBilliardsSeries.com. I've seen a very interesting pairing as well. A new one who hasn't played together before. Yvonne Ullmann-Hiebler will be playing alongside Ralph Souquet. There's some experience there. And of course, Christina Takac and Eklund Kaci, Team Takaci as I'm calling them, will be their opponents. Albin Ocean and Jasmine will be up against Marion Jude and Alex Montpellier. Han Yu and Wu Kun Lin, what a pairing that is as well. Up against Chen and Massiol. Another interesting first time pairing. Dennis Grabe and Fu, Zhao Fang Fu, are going to be playing together. You may remember from St. Louis, Fu was Justin Bergman's partner. They done very well, got to the final. Justin not here though for this one. Rapero and Sanchez, who I mentioned earlier on, they will be up against Robbie Capito and Seo Soa. What about this for an all-German tie as well? Inna Kaplan and Moritz Neuhausen from Germany up against Germany's glamour couple, Joshua and Pia Filler. What a match that's going to be. So just the safety, I think. Oh, he's called the 6 ball. Lost the 3 ball slightly. Fighting to stay in this first round match. It's double elimination, so no one's going home just yet. You get 2 shots in double elimination. Surely got to play the safety. Send the 3 by the 5 cue ball back to somewhere near where it is now. Well, he's gone for it, and hats off to him as well. Tap on the leg from Putnik also. Very, very good shot on the 3. Decided to have a go. It was the 3 ball earlier on. I thought he should have had a go at as well when he had the possible bank. Didn't go for it. Ended up losing the rack. All the way back from here though. It's a must win from now on. Needs to win 4 racks in a row to stay in this round 1. Nice camera angle there. Playing the shot with him right on line. I was very fortunate to be at the Crucible last month for the Seniors World Championships. And you really are close to the action when you're in the audience there, no matter where you sit really. Such an intimate arena, up close and personal with the players, and I was front row as well. Oh, can you believe that? Well, you know, he looked a little bit anxious on that 8 ball, to be honest. His bridge hand moved. I'm wondering if he did the same there. Now, can he bank this, or does he play side to side? Is he going to try and get behind the 10? This is very ambitious. Oh, I think he just moved it, didn't he? I know, maybe he didn't. Well, drama right at the end of this rack. What a let-off. I've got to say, I'm surprised he's played that shot that he just played. Very, very difficult. He was reaching over, trying to play a really thin safety off that 9 ball. Missed it altogether. What a gift for Hamza. (3-1) it is. He's going to have to wait a little bit longer if he's to win it in this set. Gnaderberg has taken a 2-1 lead in the second set, having taken the first set against Germany's Harold Stolker. Victor Fortunsky in a bit of trouble. A set down and 2-1 down to Christian Merva. Konstantin Ivanov has taken the opening set, and he's 2-1 up in the second set against young Estonian Rivo Maimret. Berto Bartol, a set down to Muhammad Al Asfar. Walks away from the table, anxiously having a look. I mean, everything goes. Nothing's really tied up. We've just got to get the opening one ball and a good look at the two. He's checked that cue ball. He's just died. Too much right hand spin on it. I'll be disappointed with that. Just needs to hit the two, and he's going to make the 400%. And played it at such a speed where he knew he could hold for the two ball. So this is a really good chance now to close out the match. 4 ball already gone, slightly wrong angle on this 3 ball. Draw back to the side rail, back out. Needs this to bounce though. Well, safely negotiated, and you saw that expression there. Looks like he's done the hard work. Dropping this in to play the 7 into the side. Now needs an angle to get himself closer to the 8. I don't think he's got it. So a little bit careless. Can you believe it? And he's left the bank on this 7 ball. Natural position to the 8. What a chance that was. Well, Paul never ceases to amaze, does it? Looked like he was home and dry. And now it looks like 3-2. And Hamza will be breaking. Second chance from Putnik goes begging. Hamza can't believe his luck, I don't think. Unbelievable. Oh, it's just over 20 seconds. Needs the extension on the back of the cue. It's a little bit of a stretch, this. No, he's okay. Oh, and that's not the best shot. The dreaded 50-yard line. Which way is he going to go? Bottom left or bottom right? Bottom right. It's there though. Well, I wonder how that will affect Ivica Putnik. He was home and dry there. Just had to make sure he left himself an angle on the 7. I think he ended up trying to bank the 7. Missed the bank. Hamza didn't miss the bank. It's 3-2. There's some stats, guys, for you to peruse over. All of a sudden, this match has got very, very interesting, hasn't it? Five missed shots for Hamza. 5 missed shots for Ivica Putnik as well. The balls are racked. Let's go again. Can he draw level? Hasn't had much success with the break. Yeah, and nothing's going to change on that front. Going aggressive here. And now it's Putnik who's starting to chase this match. Already had 2 very, very good chances to win it. And you get the feeling the tide has just started to turn slightly in the favour of the young man at the table. What an escape from jail this would be if Hamza can win this set. It'd be amazing, won't it? Oh, the things that can happen on a 9 by 4.5 foot table. Incredible, isn't it? Here comes a third bite at the cherry. He's had a couple of nibbles. Can he finish it off? Oh, that was harder than it looked. Nicely controlled with the cue ball. Hampered by the 5 and the 2 ball so close to the corner. Wasn't easy. Does have a good angle on this 3 though to take himself to the purple 4. Now then does have just a slight angle to stun out for the 5. 5 to 6, 6 to 7. That's his problems. If he can overcome them. Let's not forget he got to the 7 last time, didn't he? And had the chance, but messed up the position. He's going to have to come and play the 6 into the bottom left-hand corner. Now this is where he messed up before when he was trying to get to the 2 from the 1. He put a little bit too much spin on the cue ball. It's a similar shot, just the other side of the table. Oh, hasn't tried to get too close to the 7 this time. A little tester. He's got to come down and back up for the 8. Oh, he's held it. Doesn't want to be straight. Well, he's okay. Can just draw this back a couple of foot. Got to stay still on this shot. But the nerves will be jangling. The pressure builds whenever you're getting towards the end of a match, no matter whether it's the first round or the final. Well, you see that? He came up off the shot. Oh, I'd love to see that again. He was actually on the rise on the backswing. Unbelievable stuff here from Pongau in Austria. Three chances have gone begging now for the man from Croatia. It's a case of, oh man, what have I done? It's the man from Oman, which is about to draw level. And I think it will be the Croatian who needs a break after this set. Needs to go and give himself a little bit of a talking to in the bathroom mirror. This 10 ball then for a set each. Excitement on day one. Well, he hasn't made a move for a break, so I think we're going to go straight into set number 3. And it will be Hamza to break off in the third set. And then it's winner breaks from there on in. What an incredible match. Look down and out at 3-0 down in the second set. We're back to 3-3. Yeah, of course. Slight mistake there from myself. There's no break in between racks. It has to be in between sets. Getting a little bit ahead of myself there. Players not the only ones suffering from a little bit of nerves and pressure. I'm doing the same, guys, in the booth. This is exciting stuff, isn't it? I'm literally on the edge of my seat, and it's only the first match of the tournament. Is that Albin Ocean just walking into the arena there? Looked like his walk, very calm walk. I wonder if that was Albin Ocean. Just coming to see how the table's playing, maybe. Can't see from here, but it certainly looks like his mannerisms. Maybe you guys in the chat can see a little bit better than me. Was that Albin Ocean? So, yet another chance for Putnik to put this one to bed. Ball in hand this time. Remember, we are playing 3-foul rule. He's already made one on the break. This is looking for a second foul, I think. Oh, would have liked that to have missed the 9 ball really, just to make it that little bit more difficult. Glued up behind the red 3. Not an easy hit. May have to come off the rail next to the 8 ball and zigzag across. He called the bottom right hand corner just in case, and that's a foul. Now a chance for a third foul or a run out. Let's see what he does. Can certainly go for the run out. He's got to go for the run out surely. He'll still have his opponent on 2 shots. Sorry, 2 fouls. Oh no, it looks like he is playing the safety. Is he trying to get in behind the 6 ball? Just to make sure the 1 misses the 9 though. Well, he's got the hook, but it's an easy 1 rail escape. Didn't want to catch the point of the pocket, did he? And if he hits this and gets it safe, he may regret not going for the run out there, Putnik. And look at that. Look how things can change. Now it's advantage to Hamza. Oh, now he's had a stroke of luck, has he? As the 2 ball come to the rescue or not? Maybe not. Just slightly hampered. Cue ball here. Surely. It's always going to be the problem, hampered by the 7. I think it was the 7 he caught with his cue. Had a chance before with ball in hand, chose to go for the 3 fouls. Didn't work out. But now with a great opportunity to finally close it out. Are there any problems? Well, not really. Oh, the ball's linking to the next one. This is the key shot, you've got to say. Get nicely on the 6, 7 in the side, 8 to the corner, leads to the 9, 9 leads to the 10. Oh, he's done it again. He's done it again. Oh, watch you don't go off the back of this as well into the corner pocket. Oh, he's okay. But it's another chance for Hamza Al Awaidi. Slight result. Not for the first time. Both bending down to have a little look. Looks like this might just pass. Or is he playing the thin safety? Yeah, nicely played. The old side to side. Could well decide who's going to win this rack. Very difficult to get it safe. Can't just lay onto it. Needs to hit a rail as well, remember. 2 rails, try and send it away by the 8. Cue ball behind a 10. There's distance. Needs a good stroke here to get back up for the 7. Just straightforward high ball. Stroke it nicely. Oh, not again. No, not this time. But he has struggled on this 7 a couple of times. It's been instrumental a lot of times, which is the reason he finds himself at 3-3 and isn't already back in his hotel room. Missed it twice, hooked himself behind it once, but this time doesn't want to be straight again. Well, not quite straightforward. Can't really do too much. Might just have to stop the cue ball here and leave himself a little bit further away from this 9 than he may have liked. Big pressure on this one then. This either wins him the match or we go to a deciding set. Which is it going to be? We're about to find out, guys. Well, at this level, you just cannot miss as many balls as Putnik has missed, especially since going 3-0 up. He's missed 3 or 4 balls since going 3-0 up in the second set, and we are going to be going to a deciding set after all. I bet that young man at the table cannot believe his luck. But take nothing away from him. He stepped up when he had to. And as expected, it will be Putnik who goes out for a little time out. And I think he needs one. I need one as well. I'm Mark White. I'll be... Welcome back, guys, to... Wow. Can only describe it as a fascinating first round encounter here between, well, 2 guys that are very, very nervous, maybe not used to playing on the big stage that often. It is round 1 as well, never easy at the start of a competition. 10 AM in the morning for them as well. There's been 15 misses in total, 8 of them for Putnik, who has had 4 or 5 good chances to put this match away when he was 3-0 up. But he couldn't quite do it. Which means we're now in a deciding set, and well, there could be more drama to come, because if it does go to 3-3 in this set, guys, we will have a 10-ball shootout, and we've all seen them before. Very cruel for the players, but very, very exciting and entertaining for us, the viewer. Now, good start here. Obviously on this 3-ball can just draw back for the 4. We're using the traditional purple 4. Predator Arcos balls. Oh dear. Maybe a little bit snatchy on that one. It'll be interesting to see how this young man copes with the pressure that's been put on him. He's put it on himself, to be honest. Can use the 8 ball here just to hold for the 4. Oh, drew past it. Nice angle now to just bounce off the back rail for the orange 5. Good chance to get a nice early lead and get the break back in this deciding set. Hardest thing to do in any sport is to put disappointments to the back of your head and just move on and treat it as if you haven't missed a ball. Easier said than done. Left himself a nice angle, can just stun out to the centre of the table-ish. Just cut this down the rail, natural position to the 9 ball. Stay above the side pocket, don't try and get past it, don't dice with danger. If he can run this out, which it looks very, very likely now, this may just settle him down again because he's looked very, very edgy in the last 4 racks. So he's done well here to clear up after the disappointments that have just gone. And 0 it is. Now our next match is due at 12 midday. But as you can see, we're going to be running a little bit late, guys, already. 12 minutes before 12 here. And I'm due to be over on table 1 with Tim Delaita for the next match. But I don't think I'm going to make it. So sorry about that, Tim, but I'll see you soon. The conclusion of this match. Lots of other matches already in action. Don't forget, guys, we're streaming 3 tables. And on table 3 at the moment is Daniel Guttenberger. He's up against Martin Drovny. That's available for you on table 3. David Al-Qaidi has just started against Emil Andre Gangfloat on table number 5. Next match on table 1 will be Mustafa Alnar up against Sanjin Pelavanovic. It's coming up at midday. Over on table 1, back to this one. We still no nearer really to knowing who's going to go to the left side of the draw and who's going to go to the winner's side. He's certainly taking a lot of time on the break, and it doesn't want that 2 ball to go. And it hasn't. So the 1 ball down managed to luck it into the corner. Now then, can he get short side on the 3 to play it into the same pocket as the 2? Or can he just play a safety? Well, it'll be just a safety now. The easy one in behind the 7. Pressure on, getting it near another ball as well, which makes it that more difficult. But there is either a 1 or 2 rail escape here off this back cushion, right hand cushion, as you look now on the overhead. Also has a 1 rail past the 7. A little bit more difficult, that one. Just make sure he hits the rail, remember, after this, if he catches it from the backside. He's okay. It's worked out, well, not great, but it's not easy either for Putnik. Amazing, isn't it? Look how you see him in the background, Hamza there, just practicing his stroke. How many of us have done that in the past? Do it in the mirror at home, do it at the bus stop, the train station, anywhere you can practice your stroke, get that. That's, for me, it's the holy grail. The transition of the cue from the backswing to the follow through, all about that sweet timing. Once again, he gets the first chance at the table, the first good chance anyway. You can just draw this back and play for the 5. Oh, no, he can't. He's got to move it. He's got to try and move it, I think. Has he got enough of this orange? Doesn't seem to be too worried. I don't think he has. Well, Hamza not sure either, having a very, very close look as well. Well, he did have enough of it. It was awfully close as well with his arm to the 9 and the 10. I think that's what Hamza was looking at. For the early rounds, we just got passive referees, not active. They're in the background, but they are on hand if needed. Problem with the 9. Oh, even more so now. He's not going to be on this 8 ball. And if he has faltered, it's always been on the last 2 or 3 balls, isn't it? Well, do you go aggressive here? He had chance at a bank on a 3 earlier, which kind of started his downfall. He refused it. His opponent cleared up. Does he have a go at this one? I don't think so. Hasn't called anything. Going side to side. Did he go for it or not? Certainly didn't see him call it. He's come right across that one. I think if he looks back at this match and counts the amount of opportunities he's actually had and how many balls he's missed, he'll be a little bit disappointed, especially if he does go on to lose this match. Oh, look at this for a shot. Wow, great shot. Exactly as played. He's okay, he's a little bit thin on this, but can just go back and forth with the cue ball for the 10 into the side. This is to even things up in this third and deciding set. Tell you what, think he's got shootout written all over it. So yeah, another miss, this time on the 8 ball from Putnik. This is downfall once again, and we're all square in this third set, 1-1. So Hamza with the break back. Winner breaks within the set, remember, sticking with the break from the side. Hasn't really had too much success. For Rayla was on its way there, the 5 ball, but got kicked. Now there is a shot here. 1-7 combo. 10 ball it is. So it's cool pocket. One should be heading up towards the corner. Maybe a little bit too hard, but he's okay, can still cut this in. Hold for position on the 2. That's okay. And play it to the corner or the side. I think he changed his mind there. Well, he's going to change it again. He doesn't like it. He doesn't like the side pocket. If he draws it, he's heading over towards the 8. He's going back to high ball, playing the 2 into the side. 2 rails around. Oh, just held it off a 1. Again, just a little bit of a tester. It's not going quite right, is it? Hampered again. We're right down the shot with him here. We'll know if it's in as well at the same time. Right in the heart of the pocket. Now can he get a little bit of angle off of this 4 ball to head over the 5? May just go between the 6 and the 10. Nicely done. Yeah, 8 and the 9 and maybe the 10 all into the same pocket. We've got a little bit of 1 pocket action going on here. It's 4 balls. Yeah, took these well, especially after all that's gone before. He's been feeling good, he's been feeling under pressure. Waiting for the balls to stop completely, as it would be a foul. It'll be Ivica to break off. Now then, Rivo Meinreh has gone down in straight sets to Konstantin Ivanov from Ukraine. David Al Awaidi just started out against Emil Andre Gangvlo. It's 1-0 to the Spaniard in the opening set, and now 1 set all between Jan van Lierop and Arjan Matrizi from Albania. But it's the Dutchman 3-1 up on the hill for the match in their deciding set. Also into a deciding set, 1 set each, and 2-2 in the decider. Igor Arafev up against Lovro Breshun. Max Benko went through in the end in straight sets against Blake Bernard from New Zealand in straight sets 2-0, as did Christian Merva over Victor Fortunski. Carl Ganaderberg, another Estonian, 2-0 winner over Harold Stoker. Back to this one, breaking to get on the hill, Ivica Putnik from Croatia. Didn't quite hit them square, avoided the scratch. Come up dry. There's a nice safety. Get the cue ball in behind the 2 here, or the 5, whichever he prefers. I think it's just poked its nose out. Don't think he's got the potting angle, but may have half of the 1 ball. Send it back up by the 5. Cue ball over behind the 9-10-7, or 9-10-3 I should say. Didn't have enough of it. He's caught it thin. He's had a bit of a result there. He's okay. Maybe I'm being a little bit unkind there. Perhaps that's exactly as he played it. I'm not sure. Pretty sure he didn't want to go careering into the 9 ball. Like he called the corner. Just a precaution, I think. Well, that's a really nice jump. Very, very nice jump indeed. Well controlled. You're not always trying to make a ball when you get the jump stick out. Was nearly a fabulous shot. So both players playing good jump shots. Don't think he's had a very good result here though. Ivica, I think this 1 ball is makeable. Can play it with a little dab of left hand spin as well. There you see him aiming, about 8 on the clock face. Yeah, it's pushed into it, caught it thick, no rail. No, there was a row. What's he called there then? He's obviously fouled a ball again. You can't take your eyes off this for a second, can you? I mean, he's going in behind the 2 ball here. Get the 1 somewhere down by the 8. He hasn't gone far enough really. Would love that cue ball tight in behind the 2 ball. I mean, this is even jumpable if he wants to. Well, that's 2 fouls. And he's just reminded his opponent as well. The referee will warn him if he comes back to the table. I think that tells us he's going in behind the 8 ball with a cue ball here. Did this before and he hasn't called that. I hope he has called it as a precaution. No, he hasn't. Oh, he played a shot similar, didn't he, in the first set, remember? When he played a hook on the 1 ball, sent it towards the corner. It's always a dangerous thing to do, and that's a little bit careless. He had him on 2 fouls there. The 1 ball should have been going nowhere near that corner pocket. Whoa, he's got hold of this. Does have a 3-10 combo to keep the visit going. I don't think he can just push it past the 10 ball. He's going to have to call the 10. He's only got 7 seconds left. Just a reminder, if Putnik can win this 4th rack and get on the hill, he'll be guaranteed minimum of a shootout. Neither player will want a shootout though. But if he can get to 3, this is a chance. If he can get to 3, of course Hamza will want a shootout because it's the only way he'll be able to win. Hasn't been the prettiest of matches, got to be honest, but then again it is the opening round on day 1. Oh, and look at that, almost parting like Moses and the Red Sea, nearly. He's got a little piece of it, I think. Well, maybe not. Oh, that's well played. Very nicely done. Yeah, just going back to what I was saying, hasn't been the best match we've ever seen by far. But it is day 1. Both players obviously a little bit nervous, not used to playing on the big stage. Don't forget, playing for a nice chunk of change as well. $37,500 to the winner. 17.5 to the runner-up. 8,750 for semi-finalists. So we see a really good safety there. He's got him in a bit of trouble here. There is a one rail escape on. It's very easy to slide past. Yeah, 96 player field. Just made the 4 contact. Slight chance. The ball into the side. Some big names here this week, guys. Alex Kazakis is in town. Albin Ocean. Beda Al Awaidi, David Al-Qaidi, Francisco Sanchez Ruiz, little Felix Fogel, who's making big waves in the pool world at the moment. Jason Shaw, Joshua Filler, 2 Moscone giants there. Conrad Musician, Mario He, of course, in his home country. Max Lechner, Robbie Capito, Tobias Bongers as well. Keep an eye on him throughout this tournament. Stefan Kasper as well, another great player from Germany. Oh, it's gone wrong. Piers Labutis as well, who's been playing some really good stuff just lately. It's going to be the 7 ball again, which plays a big part in this rack and the match overall, to be honest. If he makes this and gets nicely on the 8 ball, he's going to be on the hill. Does stroke them nicely when he hasn't got to do anything with a cue ball. Just strokes it at a nice pace, gives the ball every chance. Now in and out of the corner with the cue ball here, low left. Oh, I didn't like the way he played that, to be honest. I don't know why he hasn't gone into the corner with a cue ball low left there and swing it round 2 angles, trying to hold it off of 1 rail. Always dangerous, as we see. It's yet another mistake from the Croatian, and what a chance. This is going to be level pegging once again. This is going to be a race up the hill to see who gets to the top first. And it will be Hamza breaking with 2-2 and a set each. Biggest one there is those missed shots. Look at that 9 for the Croatian. Will really kick himself if he ends up losing this match. Had Had at least 5 opportunities when he was 3-0 up in the second set. Lost that set 4-3. Now breaking to get on the hill, Hamza Al Awaidi. If you have to say one thing about Hamza's game today, though, he hasn't found a break that's been working for him. Ivica Putnik has been breaking way better. He's going to have the first chance in this rack to play a telling safety. And he's got a full ball hook on Hamza here. I seem to take that a bit nonchalantly, a little bit quick for me. He may have asked if he hit the one, and Putnik saying, I don't think so. So ball in hand. Reminder, tomorrow, oh, look at this. Unbelievable shot with ball in hand. Hooks himself behind the 4-ball. Oh dear, it's all going wrong for the Croatian now. Yeah, the women's will start tomorrow. And we still have the mixed doubles as well. Now, one of the doubles pairings that have won that in the past, Alex Kazakis and Kelly Fisher, will be in action. And I've just spotted Kelly Fisher's biggest fan, travels all over the world to watch Kelly play. She's incognito, but I know who she is, the Mufti. You can't hide from me, Carly. Been to so many countries. I actually went to Austria with Carly back in 2023. And the first time I met her was at the World Pool Championships in Milton Keynes back in 2021. She'd never been to a pool event, and now she's been, well, to probably as many countries as I have for pool. So good to see Carly enjoying her pool. I'm sure she'll be online to watch Kelly and of course Alex when they play together in the doubles. She's also a big Alison Fisher fan. Alison not here, kind of doing other things at the moment. Alison, I know she has a big podcast going on at the moment, Grace the Table and Legends of the Queue, I think. Actually presents it with Mark Wilson. Now, Mark Wilson, interestingly, is the stepfather of the announcer that we had in St. Louis. Derek, of course. Actually, I should call him Sir Derek Keith Cox. He is a mayor. Anyway, back to this 7-ball. Oh, you see the cue waving around. It's not the first time he's done that. Does seem to get very nervous and lots of movement. Even the bridge hand moving there for Hamza. Now, yet again, a mistake on the 7 and a chance again to get on the hill and to be guaranteed a shootout for Ivica Putnik. It's not easy. Cue ball going near the 9 and the 10. Digging down a bit. Trying to come past the side, is he? Well, I tell you what, that's a fabulous shot. That really is a great shot he's played there. Digging down, quite thin contact on the 7 as well. Under pressure, that was a fabulous shot on the 7. He's missed far easier ones in this match than that. So full marks for that one. And now this straightforward 10 to finally, once again, arrive at the hill. He was on the hill at 3-0 in set number 2. A lot's happened since then. Well, he's really going through the ringer, isn't he? But it's all of his own doing. And I'm sure Hamza will still be feeling pretty confident, you know, because he'll know he's come back before from 3-0 down and it's only 3-2. But of course, being the deciding set, there's something lingering in the background, and that's one of those 10-ball shootouts. It's the only opportunity now that Hamza has got to win this match. It will be Putnik breaking off. And if he can win the rack, he will go through to winners round 1. It will be the scenic route for the man from Oman in Saudi. There's a referee making sure those balls are nice and tight, and I've got to say, the racks have been very, very good so far today. We've seen balls made, we've seen good splits. Now will he stick with the centre-ish cue ball just to the left of centre as we look? He's been hitting these very, very square. And he's been, well, parking that cue ball right in the centre. A little bit too much top on the cue ball. Is he going to luck anything in? No. Well, 2, 3 together, but they're a combo, so there's no problem there. Well, it's all about this one ball. And this isn't very nice. Got to get this safe. Can he get in behind the 10? Could have been worse. Just wondering, can he draw off of this one ball, make it to the top left? Draw with lots of right hand spin off the side rail and hold for the 2-3 combo. Blind pocket. You need to cue these right through. You can't let up. Absolutely perfect. What a great shot that is. And now just play this with a little bit of draw. Now give yourself a look at the 4 ball. Just don't hook yourself. Come out to the centre of the table. Don't take any risks. Oh, has he come far enough? Well, I can't believe that. He's giving himself a talking to. He had so much area to play into there. He may still be okay, but he's not a nice angle on this. Oh, and this has just got a whole lot worse. He's having to bend it. Well, another chance goes begging. Now, can he lay in behind the 8 ball? Or does he play the 4-8 combo? It's not easy. Especially when you lose this one. It's all over. Added pressure. Another good chance, but we've seen what's happened before. I'm not going to say anything. Everything at his mercy. Stretching over the 10 ball here. Oh, he does move a bit, doesn't he? Q coming up off the bridge as well. Now, is he going to go round a couple of rails here or just draw back? Just draw back. Doesn't want to be straight. He has an angle. May have to power this in a little bit though. He's a tall guy. I think he can reach it all right. So just a little bit below centre. Left hand spin on the cue ball, just a dab. So, oh, he doesn't want it on the rail. Well, just that little bit of added pressure close to the rail. This 10 ball then. Oh, in it goes. That was a bit of a war of attrition, that one. It was a tough one for both guys. They will both need to play a whole lot better if they are to go further in this tournament. Hamza Al Awaidi just going to have a little bit of a practice at a shot he missed. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'm going to hop on over on table 1 where there's a match going on. I don't even know who it is yet. Thanks for joining me. I'm Mark White. I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.